Welcome to Lesson 4. This week I'm just going to give a brief overview of things, and then I'm going to talk about our new paper this week, and then finally I will talk about our readings. So let's start out. This week we will be having a grammar lesson on commas, which is great. I know everyone always has questions about commas, so that should be very helpful. And then we have some very important paragraph and essay development videos. Again, make sure to pay close attention to those. We have some readings, which are actually examples of our paper that we'll be writing this week, which is why I'm going to come to them last. We'll have a great discussion board with more analysis, so practice again quoting specific words from the text and explaining what the author was doing with those words. And then we will be turning in our rough draft of our next paper. So let's take a look at that writing assignment right here. Our writing assignment this week is called This I Believe and is a personal reflection. This is a really neat paper. It's where you get to talk about a belief that has been important to you in your life, that you have followed, that has made a difference to you. And you get to be a little philosophical about that belief, and you also get to show us concrete experiences that show us why that belief is important to you. So we get to do some talking and some showing together. And that's actually something that you will be graded on. Here's the rubric. Your essay will need to be focused on one clearly stated belief. So in the examples we'll be looking at, a lot of people will just put it right at the top as its own sentence. They'll say, I believe in charity, or I believe in forgiveness, or I believe in the power of making a bed. I just pulled that one out. I don't know if that's anyone's guiding belief, but you state it really clearly at the beginning of your paper, and then you go in to tell us about it. And notice that you'll be graded on using specific examples to show this belief rather than only tell about it. Okay, so you want thoughtful reflection on how these examples relate to the belief, but you do need to have very concrete examples, and you'll want to use the description and detail that we practiced with the love letter in these examples to make them vivid, to help us to live them with you and to understand your belief the way that you do. Okay? So those are the basics of the This I Believe essay. Again, I encourage you to just pour your thoughts out and to feel free to turn that in as a rough draft and really work on revising it after that. But feel free to just get out those thoughts. Don't be too critical of your thoughts when they first come out, because our best writing is often our unfiltered writing, when we just let it go. So let's look at some examples. In this document, where it tells us about the personal reflection, it actually instructs you to read a few examples from the NPR website. This is an official genre of essay that you will find here at NPR, and these are such neat examples. This is the page you'll land on, where it has the different themes that people from around the world have written about to show their personal beliefs. So we've got addiction, we've got family, we've got hope, we've got race and respect. There are so many topics here. So just pick the one that resonates with you and read through a few of them. You'll notice when you go into this topic, there's a lot of different papers here. You just need to click on it to view it, and then you can also choose to listen to the paper. So if that would be helpful to you to hear it as you read, feel free to click on it and the author will read it. 1969. Isn't that neat that you could hear the author represent his or her beliefs to you? So these are very powerful, and as you go through them, look for examples of them using specific detailed stories to show why this belief is important to them, because you'll need to practice that in your own paper. So there's the writing assignment and the NPR website. Now I want to go back up to the reading assignments that you'll have read probably before you begin your rough draft. Now, these reading assignments are also This I Believe papers, similar to what you'll find on the NPR website. This first one, The Power of Mysteries, is pretty neat because it shows you what the author's doing as you read it. So it's by this man, Alan Lightman, and it tells you a very brief biography of him here. He's a pretty neat man. And then it's annotated. So here he starts out, I believe in the power of the unknown. And then if you come over here to the comment, it says, notice how he begins by stating his belief directly, like I told you, putting that belief right at the top of your paper. This effectively guides the rest of the essay. And each of these comments shows you how he's constructing a good essay. So as you read this, make sure to read the annotations and to think about how you could apply that to your own essay. Okay? And feel free to return to it after you've written your rough draft to help you revise, anything like that. The other readings are really touching as well. This is one of my favorite discussion boards, actually, is analyzing these readings because I find them so powerful, and I think that the authors are using very specific words to create emotion, connection, epiphany. They're helping us make a journey with them, and if you can pick out those special words that they're using to create those effects, you can come to understand the essay better and become a much stronger writer yourself. So I hope you enjoy these readings and that you enjoy beginning to work on your own This I Believe essay. I'm very excited to read your essays and to work on them with you. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.